Hi, it's Fibby27, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a elevator or teleportation device using no pressure plates or activators that you can see. You can see we got a nice little sound there, and it teleported me right on down. These commands are very easy to run, and as you can see, it works both ways flawlessly. Now let's take a look at both of the commands. I have two command blocks on each side of the elevator. You can see right here, one command block plays a sound for the player when they get close to the teleportation area, and the other one actually teleports the player when they get in the right vicinity. Both of these commands will be down in the description if you want to use them for yourself. This first one is the teleport command. It uses /execute and then positions the command at the point where you want the player to get teleported from, and then runs a command from there that scans for all players within a radius of blocks. This means that you can teleport all players going into a big room or just a small area. Right here you can see I have it at a 0.5 block range. And then you just have the coordinates that you want the player to teleport to. Next is the sound command. This one works the same, where it positions the command at the place that you want the player to teleport from, and this will center the sound at that area. Then it runs a command, playsound, and for this one I chose the sound of scaffolding breaking. Doesn't matter that much, of course you can choose anything. And then it's on master sound, so that means if the player has any game sound on, they will be able to hear this. And this one works in the same way. It scans for all players within a distance, but so that you can hear the sound, it works in a distance of 0.8 blocks, so a bit of a bigger radius. And then you have the area that you want the sound to play from, and volume as well as pitch, which is those ones and zeros. Now let's look at setting up this command. It's really quite easy. You want to get yourself a repeating command block and then type execute. This is our first command, positioned. This will show where you want the player to teleport from. So for me, it's that gold block. So I will do something like this. So it's 0.5 blocks away in the Z direction. And then you want to run a command, TP, teleport, at A, and then you want to put a bracket, and then distance. And now you want to put 2 periods. This means like in proximity or less than. Um, and then for me, I'll just do 0.5, but this can be any number of blocks away. I wouldn't recommend making it too big or where the place is that you're teleporting to, because then you'll get stuck in an infinite loop, which will not be good. And there we go. And then you just want the coordinates that you want the player to teleport to. So for me, I believe it is 9 in the x direction, and then negative 0.5. And also forgot to mention this, in the area where you want your command to be positioned for the Y value, if you have such a small radius as me, you will have to make sure that it's negative 0.5 below that, so that the checking is on the floor level and not up any higher. So now we can try it out. I have this as a needs redstone command. You can make it always active if you want, but I'm just gonna put a lever on there and see if it works. So if I go right onto this block and I did my coordinates successfully, I was teleported right onto that diamond block. Now you can take the same command and do the same thing over here, just changing the coordinates, and you will have a back and forth teleportation. For the play sound command, it's pretty much the same thing. And of course, these command blocks could be super far away or wherever, as long as you have the correct coordinates. So I'm going to place one right there. And we will do the same, execute, positioned, and then I believe for this one, we are going to have negative 1.5 and a 1 right there. Of course, it will be different for you. And then I want to run a command, play sound, and then you can pick any sound. There are a lot of them. I'll choose a block sound. I'll just do amethyst block chime. There we go. And then you can put it to master. This means that it will run off of the player's master volume that they have for Minecraft. It could also be their block volume or ambient volume. So I'll set it to master. And then at A, same thing we have here, distance, and then the same 2 periods. So it's less than 0.8, we'll say. You want to make it a little bigger than the other distance that you have for your teleport. And then bracket there. And then the same coordinates we want here for where you want the sound to play. This can be something like this, so it'll play right on top of that block. And then you can also put a volume value here. So if I do 2, that'll be like double the volume. I think might work differently, but it does change volume. And then also pitch can be a range of 0 and between 0 and 2. 0 is low, 2 is high, so we'll do super high pitched. And then if I just make sure both of those are powered and walk over here. Oh, it was hard to hear. I probably picked a bad block for this, or sound, so let's actually choose that one instead. We'll try that. And now if you listen, there we go. We got a nice satisfying little sound. Anyway, that was it. Thank you for watching. If this helped you out, consider liking the video or subscribing. It would really mean a lot. And bye.